Hi. I was just looking at this stock. It just came up in one of my screeners. You can see it's Bed Bath and Beyond. Today it went up 11%. And the reason I'm looking at it now is because it looks like it almost breaks through this top range of resistance. And when I was reading the news, and I'll post a screenshot right here, when I was reading the news, I saw on the 22nd that some analysts had noticed very high options buying. Um, Not only options buying, but the stock had very high volume. And I wanted to show you what insider trading looks like. So as you can see here, the stock is kind of heading down from the nines, the tens, and it's going lower and lower and lower. And then look, it starts to turn around here. A little recovery, and then boom. On August 22nd, the stock has, you can see right here, this blue line over here is 11.3 million shares were traded. And right next to it, it shows you the average volume. 6.93 shares are normally traded. So about 4 point something extra million shares were traded on that day. Why? Nobody knows. And then today, suspiciously, a rumor comes out saying that there's a merger, an acquisition, some sort of takeover rumor, totally unconfirmed, no proof anywhere. A rumor comes out, and look what happens. The stock skyrockets 11%. So can you imagine if you had bought it here anywhere between $8 and $8.80, and now it's $9? That's a pretty significant jump on a rumor, which makes me want to talk about this saying that they have on Wall Street. The saying is buy the rumor, sell the news. So an unsubstantiated rumor comes out, someone's going to buy Bed Bath and Beyond. And look what happens. It skyrockets. Now, someone knew. This guy knew I'm trying to point to the screen. This guy knew on August 22nd. Someone knew enough to buy 4 million extra shares that day. That sounds like insider trading to me. Now, if you ask whoever did it, they'll just say, hey, man, it was a total coincidence. I didn't know. Come on. A rumor comes out a week later and the stock goes up 11%. If you're asking me, I'm thinking it's insider trading. Somebody knew something and they were acting on it a week in advance. So then the next question is, so what does buy the rumor, sell the news? Well, in a couple of days, maybe it'll turn out that rumor was baloney and the stock will tank. But it won't matter because at that point, by then, whoever this guy was will have sold off the 4 million extra shares that they bought. And it's not to say that it's one guy, right? Not to say that one guy went and bought 4 million shares. Could be a bunch of people. So the next question is, do you buy it? Well, it's still a rumor. There's no news yet. Potentially yes, potentially no. It almost doesn't matter if you buy it or not, so long as you have a stop loss set up. You could say, yeah, I'll buy it here at $9.50. And if it drops to $9.30, I'll get out and I'll lose however much I invested. I'll lose, a little bit because it's only down 20 cents, maybe $200 if I buy 10,000 shares or $10,000 worth. But I just thought that was really interesting, and I wanted to do a quick video on that and explain why sometimes you can be an insider without actually knowing any insider trading. You can just look at unusual spikes in volume, and then they usually, okay, so say I was watching the stock, and I said, hey, unusual volume, and not only that, but it crosses over some moving averages here. Unusual. I wonder if something's coming. I wonder if a new product or a new invention or a merger or an acquisition, some bit of news is coming out that's going to push the stock higher. You can see it here. It's unusual. That is a big surge in volume. And then another one here today, except that today we know why, because an article came out about a potential rumor of a takeover. So if you use your stock scanner on Ameritrade to search for unusually high volume days, it'll show you days like this. It doesn't always mean that the stock is going to pop 11% a week later. But it's something to consider. All right. Please like, please subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks.